Hey family, I am so excited that you are here for tonight's mother-daughter moment because you are in for a treat. Tonight, we are chatting with a successful vocal coach and teacher for over 25 years. The amazing Angela Summers is in the building.
Hey, y'all.
Everybody say, hey, Miss Angie. Hey. Yes.
Happy to be here. Thank you, Alexis. I am so happy. So happy and nervous too, but thank you.
We are so excited to have you. Like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for coming. We are going to have some fun tonight. Tonight, I cannot wait.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into it. When did you decide to become a vocal coach?
Well, I've always loved to sing. I really, really have a passion for it. And even when I was younger, I would organize talent shows with the kids in the neighborhood, and they would all come and perform on my porch. And I would say, no, you do this, and you do this, and you come in right here. So I didn't realize, that I had it in me back then. Of course, I didn't take it seriously. But then later on, I went on to school, and I was in the choir, and I would help out with the teacher even then. And then I went on to major in music, and even in college, I would go to different recreation centers and help out there with their shows and plays and teach there. And so I decided later on in life to really, really just take it really seriously. And like I stated, I majored in music, and then I also started to see students within my home, and I said, I need to go a little bit further with this. So
Yes. That's awesome. Come on at an early age. She said, look, I got stage directions at 5. I'm directing people at 5.
I didn't even realize it. Bossy too. I think I still am to a certain degree.
Okay, so in your opinion, who should take vocal lessons? Is it only singers?
Well, definitely if you are a singer, you should take vocal lessons because you want to make sure that you are singing properly. You want to make sure you're breathing and you're taking in the air and it's not coming from your throat and you're not damaging your voice. So certainly a singer should take vocal lessons to learn how to sing healthy. But also, you know, vocal lessons, not just for singers. I have teachers who come to me, preachers who come to me for lessons, just to learn how to breathe and make sure that they're actually not damaging their voice when they're speaking throughout the day. So I have some speakers who come also because they want to make sure that they're able to last and they have longevity in the vocals. So it's not just vocal lessons isn't just for singers. So I recommend if you want to learn how to talk and sing in a healthy way, that you can take vocal lessons.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said vocal lessons will help you last and like speak or present while preserving your voice. Like, because I know I'm like, I scream all the time, Ange. I'm not saying you.
You can scream, but you can scream in a healthy way. Like, when I tell people if they're getting ready to go on that roller coaster, take a big old breath, push from that diaphragm. And you can scream and do it in a healthy way. Like people who belt out notes, you're like, how did they belt out those notes? And they're just going in and the voice never gets, because a lot of times they're belting in a healthy manner or they're screaming in a healthy manner, if that makes sense.
Yes, come on the roller coaster. She said, take a deep breath. Yeah, from your diaphragm. I love it. Those are facts, people.
Yeah.
What are some other benefits of vocal training?
You want to make sure that you're singing healthy. So the first place, it starts is in the diaphragm area. You want to make sure you're breathing. The old folks used to say, sing from your stomach, baby. And so you want to make sure you're breathing, and your sing is actually called the diaphragm area if you want to be technical about it, but it has to come from there first, because if not, you can damage something. A lot of artists you've heard of probably have actually had to have their surgery to get the polyps removed and all of that because they're not singing in a healthy way. So it's best to do that. You also have to make sure that you get proper rest. You also have to make sure you stay hydrated. All of those things play an important factor. You're not using any kind of drug. Sometimes even medication, even if it's prescribed, can, damage your voice. So you always want to pay attention to the side effects of different medication to make sure that it's not, drying out your vocal fold area.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, when should a person start vocal training? Like, is it when we decide, okay, I know I have these presentations coming up in our professional career, or do you recommend it for younger people?
Yes. Well, say for instance, if you're a singer and the baby is passionate about singing, they're like 4 years old or whatever, and they're singing around the house, and you say, what, I think they have something there. That's exactly when you want to get them with a vocal coach, because you want to make sure that they start off, fresh. They start off knowing all the tools, and if you go to the right vocal coach, I'll teach them the way to breathe and how to do ear training and match the pitches and how to move their voice and stuff like that, and get them used to moving and hearing different chords. So the earlier the better if they're a youth. Even if they say, what, now I am excited about it, I wasn't taking it seriously before, go ahead and get them with a vocal coach, or get them to vocal training in the proper place. Don't just let them go on YouTube and let YouTube be their teacher, because a lot of times YouTube, they have specific vocal techniques and vocal exercises that are out there on YouTube, the different videos. However, they're not catered towards that person's voice. And you want to make sure that the person has vocal warm-ups and techniques that's catered towards their voice, to help their voice to grow. And then, so say for instance, you're an adult, right? And you decide, what, I want to take this seriously. I want to, sing more. I want to be able to speak better as it relates to not having my voice to get tired. You should also go ahead and get started there.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
It's never too late.
Okay. Okay. Now, the power of presence. Can you tell us, first of all, what is the power of presence? What does that kind of mean to you? And how can we tap into that?
Right. Well, for me, it's the spiritual side of it. The power comes from, God, first of all, and then it comes from within, from the natural side. So who are you, first of all? What do you have to offer? What are you passionate about? Right. And then how can I bring that forth? So say for instance, I'm passionate about singing. I'm going to sing from here forever. I'm singing in the grocery store. You can't stop me.
Okay.
Right. So then how do I perform? How do I give people my best? So say for instance, I know that I'm getting ready to get on stage, even before I was even singing in churches or anything like that, even at home, I want to practice first of all, right? Yes. Because if you're not confident, not to say we're perfect, but if you're not confident and you haven't practiced, sometimes we don't have the stage presence that we're supposed to have. The power of presence. Who are you? That power from within, showing them, anyone, your audience, who you are, right? And you want to be able to captivate your audience. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to like you. That's something totally different. However, who are you? What do you have to offer? Say, for instance, that my niece comes over. She's like, "Hi, Ange, I want some pancakes." And she knows you make the best pancakes, right? And I said, "Okay, I'll make you some pancakes," right? She wants something from me. She's anxiously awaiting those pancakes, and people are anxiously awaiting your gift, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, and be you. You can't, if you try to be someone else, I'm trying to tell you, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be as powerful as you possibly could be, because you're trying to be someone else. And when you're trying to be someone else, you're comparing yourself to that person. So it's very, very important. Who are you? Who does God say I am?
Wow.
And sometimes you have to have this mentality. I'm going out here, I don't care. I'm not going to leave anything on the table. I'm going to give it 100%. Because you don't want to get home and say, I could have done better. And I've done that. I've said that, I could have done better. And it wasn't even because of the technique or anything like that. It was more of me giving it my all.
Right.
So the power of presence. Who are you trying to captivate? What audience are you trying to get their attention? What are you trying to give to them? Who are you?
Yes. Wow. So first we have to take a minute, take a beat, and really ask ourselves, who Who am I? What is my purpose? That's hard for a lot of people to just figure that out. Like some people spend their entire lives
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out like, who am I? Why am I here? Type.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you have those answers, you say, be completely you.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and even for me, what you're passionate about,
Right.
whether it's cooking, whether it's meeting with people, whether it's, singing or acting or, you know, public speaking. You know what you're passionate about. Sometimes that isn't even the issue, trying to figure out what you're passionate about, because 9 times out of 10, what you're passionate about is your calling, right? It's what your purpose is, figuring that out. So if I'm passionate about cooking, but I keep comparing myself to Chef Garvin and I'm not cooking in my lane,
Right.
I'm trying to do something else
Right.
or I'm trying to cook like him, then of course I'm going to neglect who I am and I'm going to say, what's my purpose? Who am I?
Right.
Because you haven't really, tapped into everything you could possibly be because you're comparing yourself or you're saying, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Are you sure? It's not going to be comfortable.
Say
It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take some hard work. It's
yeah.
going to take you denying yourself and praying and asking, God to help you. And
Yes.
you'll have peace about it. And you'll it's that burning desire on the inside and it'll say, oh, well, I love it when I do this. Oh, I felt good when I did that.
Yeah.
Well, that brought me peace when I did that. Well, I really felt good helping that person. I think I want to
Right.
go and volunteer over here. So whatever that thing is you're passionate about makes you feel good. Just seek that.
Okay.
Start there.
Yes. Pursue those things that you are passionate about. Yes. Drop these gems, Miss Angie. Okay. So I have a scenario for you.
Okay.
Let's say a young lady has been selected to give a presentation to a board of executives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Could you give us 2 practical tips to improve her presentation?
Right. Okay. Well, first of all, she has to believe that she was selected for a reason, right?
Right.
God doesn't make any mistakes. Even if they didn't select you, there's a reason why you're there. Why are you there? What are you trying to get across? Right? Be you.
Yes.
Be you. Don't try to walk in there and talking like someone else. Yes, study your craft and grow. I'm not saying you can't compare in a healthy manner because there are certain cases where you're supposed to do that. Also,
Right.
study your material so you can be confident in that. You just can't get up there overnight and just speak about something you're not knowledgeable about, right? So
Right.
you also, faith without works is dead. You got to do that work, honey.
Okay.
And then, right, the night before, just you've studied all you can. You've done all what you could do. Just
Mhm.
release it and say, you know what? And give it to God and say, you know what? This is all I have. I can't do anymore. This is who I am. Either they're going to like me or they're going to accept me or they're not, but it doesn't. And even if not, how many, when I used to go out and audition a whole lot and do shows and stuff, you have to have tough skin. And not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to say yes. Not everybody in the room is going to have smiles on their faces and enjoy you.
You're right.
How do you get past that? Knowing who you are, knowing who you call to be. Say, I know why I'm
True.
I know why I'm here. I'm gonna touch somebody. I'm here for a reason. Even if it's one
Right.
person, I'm all right with that.
Right.
So
Oh
go
my
ahead and be you, sweetheart. Whatever it is, God is calling you to do that speech. They've called you to do it. They asked you to come in there. You have something to offer.
That's right.
Don't, don't belittle that rather. No, you have something to offer.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I have one more scenario for you.
Okay.
My goodness, this is so good. Okay. Let's say there's an older woman who's been tapped to hold an assembly at an elementary school. So right now she's dealing with a different audience. Usually she's used to speaking to, adults, people around her age, but now she has to go into an elementary school. Could you give us like a tip that will help her appeal to a younger crowd?
Right. So first you have to know your audience. You can't go up in there talking grandma stuff like, baby. Now, honey. They don't want to hear that. Know your audience.
Yeah.
What are the things that they're into? Study what they're into. Talk if you don't have any grandchildren or children in your family that are that age. Reach out to a friend who may have some. Talk to them and say, "What are you all into? What do you like to do now? You know, I'm coming to speak to you, some youth here." And they said, "You know, we're into this and we're into that." And maybe you can throw some of those things into your opening speech. How many of you all like? What are some things out now? But see, I don't know because I don't have any grandchildren. But I can ask you, Alexis, what are your children into now?
Girl, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yes.
Okay. How many of you have the Fortnite game? And that's going to get them riled up. They're going, oh, yes, me.
Right.
Okay, how many of you made it past this level? Me. So you have to get with them and engage them, right?
Yes.
Get with them and engage them. And then once you wrap them in, they're going to say, oh, yeah, we like her because she knew what Fortnite was.
Yes.
And then once you've captured them, that goes back to that presence, trying to capture your audience. Once you've captured them, because you've come down, you can't go into there and thinking all big and high and mighty and trying to use all these big words. No, and then bring that back around. You can go ahead and say, you know what, and try to tie that into your message, maybe, to them. In order for you to get to the next level, sometimes you have to keep trying at that game.
Right.
From one level to the next, right? And you keep trying until you beat it. And that's how you have to do with your schoolwork or your homework. Keep going and trying it and studying it till you get it. And then go to the next level, just like you would do with Fortnite, right? And then once you get it, you're going to be so happy. And you're going to graduate from that level and go to the next level. So tie that in,
I love it.
Them on their level. And it doesn't matter how old you are.
Know your audience. Because like you said, you can't walk in there talking like a grandma. You can't walk in there real stiff, right? Like maybe wear something casual, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is awesome.
Too far away from who you are, but you still have to know your audience, like you stated. Dressing is that's very important also. Yeah.
Yes, that is perfect. Okay, so before I let you go, I'd like to play a word association game called Mom Said.
Hello.
Yeah.
My.
Game.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a word and you'll tell us what your mom or mom figure would have said. So, for example, if I had the word real, my mom would say, oh, I'm real. I am the real Deborah Hill, and I keeps it real. That was her. Y'all don't.
Okay.
She.
Love it.
Okay. And so if I gave you the word power.
Well, it's a scripture, but she'll also, girl, is power in your tongue. Why are you talking like that? Why did you say that? Ooh. Watch what you say, baby. Watch what you say out your mouth. You know that can come to pass.
Come on. There's power in the tongue. Yes, ma'am.
Also, you have the power within you to do everything you want to do.
Yes. Come through, mama. Yes. Okay. What would she say about hair?
Girl, this hair's a mess today, but you don't want to put this wig on. Don't let that hair make you or break you, make you feel all depressed. You shouldn't let nothing control you like that.
That's right.
Sometimes we let our hair get all the and they are you feeling all depressed and down because your hair don't look a certain way. Why are you letting something like that get you down, baby? Put that wig on and keep it going.
She said keep it moving. It's just as cute, ma'am.
Or just comb your hair and keep it moving. Don't let that get you all depressed. Sometimes we like, oh, I don't have the right clothes and hair. I know I'm going on. Sorry, I went on to another thing. Come on back. Come on back.
I love it. Look, that's what Mama Zudo, right? She said, "I'm gonna give
you know what? I'm gonna tell you something about her hair, baby. Don't let your baby. Don't let your child hair be looking nappy when
yeah,
and your hair looking nice. You do her hair before you do your hair.
Yes, ma'am. Better do that baby's hair out here in these streets. Okay. Singing.
Mm-hmm. Child, go on in there, sing. See, my mama would always have a bunch of people over at the house, and she would always say, "My baby, come on in there and sing, baby." And they would pay money, and I would going to get them little $1 or $2 here. Yeah, she gonna come on here and sing for y'all. Come on in there and sing, baby. Girl, you better go on in there and sing. They got some money for you. I didn't realize that was building me up. That was helping me gain my confidence. And that's what we need to do. We need to encourage and push our children a little bit in that area that they're in. So
Yes.
Sing, baby. Go on there and sing your heart out.
Go and sing, babe. Come on. Mm-hmm. Last word, friends.
Friends. Baby, you know who your true friends are when you ain't have no money. And you know who your true friends are when you have money.
Yeah.
Why you say that? She said, "Cause baby, your true friends gonna stick around with you when you don't have any money. And when you get some money, your true friends gonna stick around with you when you do get some money. Right. They're not gonna be hating on you, not gonna be tripping because you have money now." So.
Yes. Yes, come on, Miss Angie, this has been awesome.
Thank you, sis.
Yes. Okay, so give all of us all of your information. Where can we find you? Where can we follow you? Let us know.
Well, I'm Angela Summers. Like she stated, I'm a vocal coach. I am on social media at Summers Voice. That's SOMERSVOICE. And I'm at www.summersvoice.com, so you can reach me there as well. There's some new things coming down the pipe. I'm having a musical next year. We had to put it off for this coronavirus, but God is still good, and I'm getting ready to do some new projects this year actually. So you're going to see some things about that later on. So stay in touch with me, and
yes.
I will certainly keep you all in prayer. Thank you for having me. I love it.
Of course. We're so happy that you're here. Everybody make sure you go follow. That's at Summers Voice. That's on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hey, go like, subscribe. Make sure you like us and subscribe too. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.